Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone, and thank you for being part of the Liverpool chapter. And please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss it on whatever I've got to bring to as long as it's sports and as long as it is Liverpool related. Right about here at the Liverpool chapter with me, your very host, Abu Kals, as I'm definitely dedicated to bring to you the latest trade as it comes in, and we definitely getting great news coming in from the side of Liverpool. Really great news. All Liverpool fans, we've got great news for you. All you need to do is simple subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to as long as this posts and as long as it is Liverpool related. Right about here at the Liverpool chapter with me, your very host, Abu Kals. So you will remember that a lot has been done and a lot has been said with the fact that Liverpool has already signed two football players, and one of them being the one and only Dominic Szoboszlai, who is the most current signing. And then it will be remembered that also Alexis McAllister, who comes to the club Liverpool from Alexis McAllister comes to Liverpool from Brighton and Hove. It's been a bit of time now, and it will be remembered still that Dominic Szoboszlai makes a move from the football club RB Leipzig. So, what is definitely happening? What's the latest, really? We've got a Fiorentina superstar to talk about, and that's none other than SOFYAN AMRABAT. SOFYAN AMRABAT, is he from Fiorentina? Yeah, Fiorentina. Yeah, then we've also got to talk the party rolling, really. Let's get the party going. We're definitely talking about these two football players. Also, we are going to be also talking about Romeo Lavia and his possibility, possibility of joining the club Liverpool. Really. Anyway, let's see what because I want to give you verified information from today's feed, saying that. Let's see what the Guardian has to say. Let's get a bit of information from the Guardian as regards to Ryan Gravenberch. Anyway, left in the departures lounge, dabbing his eyes with a hanky as the rest of Liverpool's squad flew off to their preseason boot camp in Germany. Fabinho looks to be on his way to Saudi Arabia. The 29-year-old Brazil midfielder is the subject of a £40 million bid from Al Ittihad, and where he will be lining up alongside Karim Benzema, N'Golo Kante, Jota, amongst others. Saudi Arabia is really throwing quite a lot of money, you know. All these football players in Saudi Arabia, N'Golo Kante, Karim Benzema, Jota, and very many more. Really, it's gonna be a bit interesting. It's gonna be quite interesting. Then they're saying that in a need to replace Liverpool's, in a need of a replacement for Liverpool's side, Liverpool is believed to be sniffing around Manchester City's fringe player, and that's Calvin Phillips, who is also attracting quite big attention from West Ham and Newcastle United. Should he hail to land the England international, Jurgen Klopp could focus his attention on Bayern Munich's Ryan Gravenberch and also SOFYAN AMRABAT. And that is from, we're getting that from The Guardian, which is a reliable source, I must say. The Guardian is a reliable source, really. But for Fabinho, really, we already knew Fabinho is really going to be leaving the club at this moment in time. Already he was given permission to complete a transfer that is worth £40 million to head to the Saudi Pro League. So, really, I don't see any big problem with that. I don't see any big problem with that because he's aging a little bit. He's getting there, so he can make a bit of money off the Saudi Arabian public investment fund, you know. Anyway, let's really see what definitely is going on right about here. We need to see what they're saying about the football player. Let me see. I want to talk about Ryan Gravenberch. That was Ryan Gravenberch. Then I also need to talk about SOFYAN AMRABAT, really, and his move. I want to get some information about SOFYAN AMRABAT. Yeah, SOFYAN AMRABAT I want to get the latest, I always want to give you the latest of information. I do not want to give you information that's good. And so, SOFYAN AMRABAT transfer would give Liverpool a problem. That's why they're saying here, I need a reliable source over here. Latest from SOFYAN AMRABAT, and it's something that is definitely most recent, as we are going to be heading into the SOFYAN AMRABAT Liverpool transfer. Talking about that. Anyway, SOFYAN AMRABAT transfer. Let's see what this source is really telling us. And this is the Echo, the Liverpool Echo, which really tries to get quite a lot of information about Liverpool. Morocco's star SOFYAN AMRABAT is one of the football players that have been linked to Liverpool as a direct replacement of Fabinho. But we're talking about Fabinho, but also Handerson. Jordan Handerson is also on the exit, and we will be talking about that. Then Fabinho might have endured a particularly poor season last time out, but he's expected to be on his way out to the Al Ittihad, and has understandably prompted panic in the Liverpool fan base. After all, having seen him, his form pick up in the final weeks of the campaign following the Reds' switch to a 3-2-2-3 formation, the Brazilian was still expected to be a first choice of Jurgen Klopp's side in 2023-2024. While Liverpool are at the markets, this is quite still they're talking about. Anyway, let's really talk about SOFYAN AMRABAT. Let's leave this crap really. SOFYAN AMRABAT, remember that SOFYAN AMRABAT is a very good midfielder, and if at all the club Liverpool really goes on and gets SOFYAN AMRABAT, I think that will be a great steal. That will be one of the best things that Liverpool will have done, because he's well known for his midfield. He plays quite well in the midfield, and the fact that he's been linked to the club Liverpool, and there's been talks between Liverpool and Fiorentina about the transfer, and also Liverpool has had a few talks with SOFYAN AMRABAT. But however, you will remember that it's not the first time Liverpool is being linked to SOFYAN AMRABAT. In the general transfer window, there were big possibilities that SOFYAN AMRABAT could definitely end up at the club Liverpool. And it definitely did not happen the way we thought it would. But right about now, it is very, very likely. It is very likely that Liverpool is going to sign him. The fact that a number of midfielders is a big number is definitely leaving the club Liverpool. Liverpool has already tried to reinforce, but still there is quite a big number of midfielders that is definitely needed in that squad of Liverpool, because as it stands per now, big number of midfielders is leaving, and only two midfielders have been secured, and that's who's there: Alexis McAllister from Brighton and Hove, and the RB Leipzig football player Dominic Szoboszlai. And those are the two midfielders really that have really been able to be part of the club Liverpool. But more football players, more midfielders are really needed to be part of the squad. Anyway, let's talk about the English international Jordan Brian Handerson. And you will remember that he's an English professional football player and plays as a midfielder for Premier League club Liverpool. And he's been spotted in the training, meaning he's not yet left. Rumors that have been going on that he has already left. I think it will be right to say, I will be okay to say that those rumors are really not true, because he is still at the club. And let's see what we need. I'm not going to the Echo anymore. I need to get possibly something like Sky Sport and see what they are saying. Let's go to Anfield Watch. All detail. It's just 2 moments. Liverpool switch up transfer plan amid its Jordan Anderson. I need something about Jordan Henderson. For some reason, I'm not getting it. But what is known, what is known really is that Jordan Henderson is heading to Al Ettifaq. That's what I have got of recent. Really, is heading to Al Ettifaq to on a fee that is noted disclosed. Exact fee is noted disclosed. Once it is confirmed, I will let you know. But big possibilities are that he will be heading over there because he's also getting there and really is up to making a bit of money for himself. And that's why possibly he can definitely look into the Saudi Pro League so that he definitely goes over there and makes a bit of money. And right about now, the Saudi Pro League is really taking quite a lot of football players from the club Liverpool. Interested actually, but in the Premier League as a whole, a lot of football players are really going to the Saudi Pro League. Anyway, let's hope things go on quite well and keep on moving on quite well for the club Liverpool. As Liverpool is looking at reinforcements in different fields, but mainly at the midfield. Liverpool is looking at the midfield with the striking section really looking much better than it already had. It already was really. I think that was quite a good job that was done really. Already Darwin Nunez is really doing quite well, and I'm not seeing Gakpo also is doing well. I'm not seeing really Liverpool going for reinforcement in the attacking section, the forward section. I think midfield is what Jurgen Klopp is really interested in, and I can definitely tell that that's what he has definitely gone for. And we all know that Liverpool really needs reinforcement in the midfield with this big number of football midfielders that are leaving the club Liverpool. Something definitely has to be done. Anyway, let's talk about Romeo Lavia and his possible move to the club Liverpool, really. It should be remembered that Romeo Lavia is a Southampton football player. EFL Championship is where Southampton is right about now. After they definitely were kicked off, they were kicked out. After them being kicked out of the Premier League, they were relegated. Of course, now they have to settle for the championship, EFL Championship, and a young talent and a very, very, very marketable, quite big on the transfer market. Is really one of those that has been competed for by quite a big number of clubs. And all the clubs that are in this transfer are big clubs, really. We're talking about Arsenal, we're talking about Manchester United, we're talking about Chelsea, and we're talking about Liverpool. You can see the quality of football clubs that definitely needs the youngster. So he's got no chance of staying at Southampton. That is definitely out. There is no possibility whatsoever of him remaining at Southampton. However, what is known to us is that they said they needed £50 million, and Liverpool is trying its level best to make sure that they can raise the £50 million and get things quite right for them. Anyway, let's hope really it will definitely go to possibly something. They need £50 million, but Liverpool will definitely give them around a range of from 30 to 40, somewhere around there. I don't think 45. I don't think Liverpool could stretch up to 45, but still, Liverpool is trying to make sure that they can get a football player. Talks are on, but there is nothing that has been confirmed just as yet. Nothing is confirmed just as yet, but it is in the pipeline. Then Moises Caicedo. I know very many people like Moises Caicedo, but the sad news is that Moises Caicedo really might not be heading to the club Liverpool, as we already know that the club Chelsea is in its final stages of signing the football player Moises Caicedo, but also it has not yet completed the deal. So there is still the slightest of chances for Moises Caicedo really to move to the club, Liverpool. So if anything really, if we get anything coming up regarding Moises Caicedo's transfer to the club of Liverpool, I think I'll be the first person to come live and tell you what definitely is happening and how he is going to be making a big move to the club of Liverpool. Otherwise, that's what I had for you today. Let's meet in yet another episode. Please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever we've got to bring to you, as long as it's sports and as long as it is Liverpool related, right about here at the Liverpool chapter with me, your very host, Abu Kals, as I tell thank you and goodbye for now.